want to do. Around and watch him do what he want to do. What I'm about to do, I'm about to give y'all what I'm supposed to give to Private Powell. Since y'all want to sit around and let him do what he want to do. Because in the white man's military, because we playing games when we talk about military in the Nation of Islam. We ain't in no military. Was he? Was with? They want to know who saw you, who all was there. Because silence is consent. Right or wrong. That's military. You can't do what you want to do in the white, and then you think, oh, I'm just going, I don't care who know. Care who know what I'm doing. I'm just going to do it. I know what the rules say, but I don't like that. I'm just going to do it in front of that. Nah, you playing games. And when that old school Nation of Islam is back, and I pray that Allah that I see it. I pray that Allah that I be there. And I don't just want to see it, I want to be a part of it. When that hammer start dropping, all praise is due to Allah. And all these brothers around the country who just posting all they law breaking on Facebook, posting all they law breaking on YouTube, I want to be a part of that hammer dropping. I want to see the look on their face when they so used to doing what they want to do, and then that hammer hit them. And they look like, oh, I didn't know. We know you ain't know. You ain't know because you didn't want to know. That's why you don't know. You ain't know because the truth ain't being presented to you. You don't know because you don't want to know. You so used to doing what you want to do. You too comfortable with this do what you want to do stuff, where you could know what the messenger said and you still gonna do something else. No, you need to get used to this. You need to enjoy this time that you having to do what you want to do. Because when the hammer start dropping, ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for no do what you want to do Muslim. All praise is due to Allah. But brothers and sisters, we don't want to prolong the time. So I leave you as I came in the Nation of Islam's reading words of peace of Assalamu alaikum.
Brother Minister, the other hand, you got to pray be to Allah. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. I'd like to say in the name of Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, the true and living God, we forever thank him for raising up in our midst a divine leader, teacher, and guide in the person of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. May the peace and blessings of Almighty God, Allah, forever be upon him. Truly grateful on his coming and giving us this gift, this wonderful gift, and Messenger Elijah Muhammad. I pray Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, to whom praises is due forever, we have a good understanding today, because it was brought to my attention there's a little misunderstanding of what the messenger taught. And with Allah's help, I'm trying to clear it up today with some understanding. Some of us know, and some don't know. So it's going to have, truth will have to be made known. And for those who know, and we don't apply ourselves to what the most honorable Elijah Muhammad has taught, we have to suffer the consequences. And for those who don't have an understanding, I pray Allah that you will get an understanding. This is not coming from me, from my words. It's from the messenger. It's documented what the most honorable Elijah Muhammad had taught us. And the messenger said, it's for those who want it, his teachings. We're free to do what you want to do. What I'm saying, once we're given the understanding from the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, it's up to you and me to carry it out and to practice. And this is concerning the messenger's teachings on the dog. Because there was a lot of things that was brought to my attention. So I'm going to have to clear it up with Allah's help. This is the messenger's saying. This is not my sayings. It's the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's sayings. It's the sayings of the man that we said we believe in. It's the sayings of the man that we said that we believe in the God that he presented to you and I. This is his teachings. So I hope and pray Allah that we get understanding. That we get understanding today. It says, the messenger's teachings. Muslim followers of Messenger Elijah Muhammad's teachings do not keep dogs or other animals in our homes as pets. He's talking about pets. When we do so, we're acting like the white people who love dogs and other animals. We must keep our homes clean and keep the filthy dog out. This is his teachings. It's for those who don't know, for those who don't have an understanding, can get an understanding, because they may not know. And this truth will enlighten them, and then will enlighten you and I if we don't know. This is what the messenger's duty is, to teach us. And if we're going to be successful in anything, we have to obey the divine messenger. He was a divine messenger of God. He said, I didn't get it from myself. I was too dumb. Allah taught him. Allah gave it to him. It didn't come from the messenger's own self. Master Farad Muhammad gave it to him. Said, now you take and give it to the people. It's not the messenger. God told the messenger this. Everything the messenger did, he didn't do it on his own. He got orders from Allah. So we have to understand these things. It's not a game. Our very salvation depends on obedience to Almighty God, Allah's messenger. Whether we accept it or not, whether we want to accept it or not, it's irrelevant. You don't have to accept it. It don't mean no difference. The law is the law. That's how it is. And this, he gave us this. He said, and how do you to live? I had to go through this because we so mixed instructions. People some think it's all right. This is How to Eat to Live, Book 1. It says, people like the white people who love dogs and other animals. It is very dangerous for you, whose civilization is not limited. Our civilization is not limited. You see no end to our civilization. But we know the white man's civilization, his time is up. But it is limited if you follow the limited ones. That's not only just this, that's in anything. Drinking, smoking, gambling, anything. To follow a civilization made by nature for a short time in their ways. This is what we have been doing. And this is what we must stop doing if we expect to survive. We can't continue to carry on the devil's lifestyle if we expect to survive. We have to give the devil back his name, give him back his religion, give him back all his wine, whiskey, hog, smoking dope, cigarettes, all that's back. We got to give it back to him. If we won't survive. Truth is truth. It's hard truth. But hard truth, it helps those if they want to be helped. The messenger had raw truth. The messenger said, I can give it to you. Now, if you don't accept it, you just lost. He said, I'm taking it right to you. You accept it. If you don't, you just lost. I done did all I could do. I did what Allah commanded me to do. Now, it's up to you. I'm not going to lose no sweat worrying about you. I got too many out in front of me to worry about you. That's what he said. You think he was playing? No. Theology of Time, June 11, 1972. There's people that have a nice, clean home, and if you love your dog, they advise you not to bring him in here. Some of us love dogs and want everybody else to love that dog. When he's talking about dogs, you have to look, it's a whole lot in here. He said, you find that people who love dogs, they are classified with the enemy, the devil. Listen up. Listen up. When you find that people who love dogs, they're classified with the enemy, the devil, who used to use dogs when they lived in the cave. And he made friends with the dog to help protect him and his family. And he did do that. They're great lovers of dogs. Brothers and sisters, truth is true. The message said, I have been given the knowledge of the devil. This is why they hate me. What did he say? The message said they hate me and my followers. They seek to kill me and my followers because they tell the truth and want to live like he taught us to live. He said to restrict the law is our success. And it's going to get back like that. I'm telling you. If I'm in the way of the hammer, it's going to hit me. You in the way of the hammer, it's going to hit you. That's all to it. That's how it is. That's the bottom line. I pray Allah I stay out the way of the hammer. I don't want to get hit with the hammer. The hammer don't know nobody. I have been given the knowledge of the devil. This is why they hate me. They don't want me to tell you what God has taught me, the truth of them. That's all Honorable Elijah Muhammad ever did, to tell us the truth of what Allah told him. That's all he ever did. That's all he wanted to ever do, is to raise this black man and woman out of that mud. He did his job. And we turn around and just slap him in the face. By what? Being disobedient. Outright disobedient. We'll never be successful. You have to obey divine messengers. That's the only way the nation gonna grow and gonna be successful. We have to obey the teaching of the messenger. Pray to the Lord. That's what we're gonna have to do, whether we like it or not, whether the hammer hit us or not, whether we're guilty of the fraud or not. We have to submit to us. Okay, I'm guilty of. Okay, I'm gonna change my way and go do like the messenger say. That's all you got to do. That's all we have to do. But we stubborn, hard-hearted, stiff-necked, and rebellious way against the teachings of the messenger's teachings. He didn't get it from himself. Allah told him. He taught it 3.5 years, brothers and sisters. He got it from God, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, true and living God. He knows spook. He's real. He sees all of us. He sees everything. He knows what's in our hearts. This is the God. And he's the merciful God who loves us and forgives us. But he won't forgive you if you don't let him in. None of us. None of us. I don't care how right you think you are. Allah's the best knower. Or how right I think I am. How do you deliver book 2? He said this, as you know, the chicken is as filthy as the swine or the dog. And it's right, the chicken. Chicken eats its own droppings. You got this message when he raised chickens, he say you put them on the wire. You keep them up off the ground. So when they got droppings, they keep them from eating their own droppings. That's what they would do, eat their own droppings. So that's why the message said, keep them up off the ground. It's filthy. But you can eat it. You're not like that hog. Hog is divinely prohibited flesh. The chicken is not divinely prohibited. But the hog is. Cat, rat, and dog. When we say pets, we're talking about cats too. Birds, pets. You know what pets is. See, the dog is sickness you can get from the dog. The dog carries all kinds of diseases. All pets carry diseases. And the dog have to go to a veterinarian. It's all money. It's all money. I had a brother on the job, he's talking about taking his dog to the vet. $65 shot. All money. what the devil is tricking you and I and deceiving us, the messenger taught. This is what he taught about it. When you go out in the dead world, we're in the dead world, look how people have dogs. Half their children ain't even got a slice of bread, but that dog got a big bag of dog food. See? Their children starving. All money. They get our hard-earned dollars. They have hospitals. They treat the dog better than we do. Treat the dog better than they would treat us. Said it before. Board of directors. Surgeons on this board of direction. For the dog. That's right. Some of us love the dog more than we love our own people, our own kind. This is what happened. This is the trick that he do. Instill in you and I. Who you think they're after? They ain't after you. They got you, me. They after your kids. They after your children. That's who they after. See, he thinks long range. The white man, the devil. Long range, he thinks. We go out with the paper. We can't even go knock on the door sometime. Big old dog. Come running at you, brother. Got to get out the way. Hoo. Did you remember years ago when that lady had that sister, had a rock wall in her house, ate her baby up, got it in the crib and ate her baby up, ate him up, trying to be like white folks. A dog, Rockwell, ate her baby in the crib. Took him, she saw him eating him. Ate her up, alive. Because she wanted a dog. She thought it was all right. The dog is the descendant of the wolf. Trace the dog back to the wolf or to the jackal. What the messenger taught us. If we knew that, we would have him in the house. A dog will turn on you. Some of them will. Dangerous. They have attack dogs that will kill you and me. So hope I get the people understanding who didn't know. You know now. Message to the black man. He got everywhere that we can go to. The Holy Quran mentioned them as being turned into apes and swine as a divine curse because of their disbelief in Moses. To my white folks. We do know both of these animals are loved and befriended by the white race, along with the dog. You had to do some research on this. See, you don't come on the top of your head for what the messenger said. The next best weapons were the dogs. They tamed some of the dogs to live in the caves with their families to help protect them from the wild beasts. After time, the dog held a high place among the family because of his filthiness to attack the enemies of his master. Today, the dog is still loved by the white race and is given more justice than the so-called Negroes and who's called the white man's best friend. This comes from the cave days. You know, some of us can be so hard-hearted, stiff-necked and rebellious, with the funny look on your face. With the funny look on your face. That shows how hard Allah makes you manifest. Because it's not penetrating. You're so hung up on yourself, your own idea, that you right. Allah got you. You're going to act like that until he lets you go. Stood up here with your face all twisted up. Like I'm telling a lie. I'm telling you what the messenger said. I'm not lying. It's not from me. You got a problem with that, you got a serious problem. I'm saying what the man said that you believe was the messenger. You said you believed it. You don't question him. You hear and obey. I'm following the same man that you said you followed. You said you believe in Allah. You said that the messenger said, I believe in Allah, who came the person of Master Farad Muhammad. He's the God. But we sit up here with our face all twisted up like you mad. What you mad about? I know it irritates you. Truth do irritates. That's right. Truth hurts the guilty. That's who it irritates, the guilty. So you must be guilty in your heart because you're displaying it from your face expression. Allah said that the message said Allah brings it out in our facial appearance, in our blood, and it's bringing it out of you. Good enough got you act you mad. No. No, it ain't like that. It ain't like that. Until we enforce, this is what the messenger said. Not me. I'm saying what the messenger said. That ought to carry some kind of weight. It should carry some kind of weight. We should submit to it, whether it hits us or not. That makes a man if you can take it and get understanding. When we accepted Islam, we thought we was right. Allah blessed us because we submitted and said, oh, Allah, we was wrong. I'm going to change my way. That's what he said. That's what we said when we accepted Islam. Allah is most merciful. He was all forgiving. Sit up here with our face turned all up. Until we enforce cleanliness among the people of our nation and get them into the spirit of self-respect and the spirit of making themselves the equal of other civilized nations of the earth, we will never be recognized as being fit members of any decent society of those nations. Let me tell you something, brother and sister. I hadn't always been right. I hadn't always been right. But I had sense enough to take it to the God and ask forgiveness from the God. You do the same. Because if you don't, you're heading for head cracking. I'm here to let you know. I'm here to let you know. You won't be successful in nothing that you do. Nothing. You can run, but you can't hide. Allah see it all. You can go to New York, Chicago, anywhere else. He's still seeing. He still knows our little heart. He still knows what's in here, what's hidden from the eye. He knows it. That's the one you're going to have to give an account of. You can be mad at me, mad at your brother, mad at your sister, all you want to. You're going to have to be giving an account of that. That's what you're going to have to do. Because if you're wrong, if I'm wrong, I admit it to the God. He's the one forgive us our sin. He the one, his message is the one that cleared up and give us a better understanding than what we had before. We don't know everything. That's why he had a messenger. They teach us and they guide us. The same God and the same message is what I'm saying here. He documented. And we sit with our face all twisted up, like it come from me. It come from me. I'm trying to give it to you. To give you understanding. Give us all understanding. You're ungrateful. Ungrateful. You'll be grateful sooner or later. Just say we didn't have a message, brother and sister. We'd be in bad shape. Bad shape. I'm telling you. You're going to have to unlock, you're going to have to ease this heart. Because if you don't, it's going to destroy you. It's going to destroy you. You self-destruct. Everywhere you go, you're going to be self-destruct. And everybody going to see it. Because Allah makes us manifest. This is the days of manifestation of defects. In other words, what's in you and I is coming out. You can't hide it. Can't hide it. Neither can I. Show you something here. How slick this devil is. How slick he think he is. When he playing, we playing. Allah plans. And he's the best of planners. He's the best of planners. Last year in the Washington Post, what they reported? You probably don't even know it. Because I sure didn't. Then you might. America spent about 60 billion. I didn't say million, billions of dollars on their pets. Billions. You believe that? It's a lot of money. Our people starve. $60 billion. What can you be, a government? That's more money than some of these governments have. And they just own pets. We're not talking about cosmetics and all these other kind of things with the black man, all that. This is money that they spend on pets. They also reported that 83% of white people own pets. And only 6% of black people own pets. That means every 100, out in America, 83% out of every 100. 83%. That's a lot. And only 6% out of 100 is the black. And we know what brothers, see, so this is what happened here. So the white people, they figure out a way to get our money and get you to get some kind of pet. It don't have to be a dog, a cat, parrot, any kind of pet. Get us to spend our money. And it's about making more money. But like I say, if you got a pet, you got to take it to the veterinarian. That's going to cost money. You get shots. You won't have to get the shots, because if you don't, you're already carrying diseases. And now, just like that movie they had before, with that Black Panther thing they had, it sold millions of dollars. I looked at this commercial too. They got a movie out now called Isles of Dogs. Isles of Dogs. And if you notice, they had a lot of little children. They're trying to say that I love dogs. If you say it fast, I love it. I love it. You know, you say it real fast. It's like you saying I love dogs. This is what they trying to do with this little movie that they got coming out. It make you think that they saying I love dogs. So this is to get to the children, because they know. They ask mommy or daddy, can I have a dog? Daddy, can you give me a little puppy, a little dog? Daddy, can I have a cat? They go through them because they know that they're subjected to asking you. And if you're not careful, you say, well, okay, yeah, okay. Like you're doing some favor. You're doing it a favor. Now you watch that movie. You watch. It's gonna be just like that Panther movie. You watch and see what I tell you. Watch how much money they bring in, and watch who the audience gonna be. They're gonna take their little children. That's what it's hitting at. The devil. That's what it's hitting at. The children. Get our children. Hey, get some more. So I want the people that didn't know to get you a good understanding, because you're going to have a good understanding today if you open your heart. Allah is present. Believe me when I tell you, He's present. Obey the divine messengers. This is a table talks to the teachers of the University of Islam. All this is documented. It's not me. I'm saying what he said. So if you get mad at me, you're mad at the messenger. Some of us are so hard-hearted, so wicked. That's wickedness. That's evil. To just sit there. Evil. Allah makes us manifest, and He's going to bring it out. I know truth is irritating. It don't bother me. It don't bother me. It probably don't bother the brother or sister next to you either. It's most certainly don't bother me, because I'm certainly trying to be in accord with the messenger taught. It don't bother me. It bothers those who's not in accord. That's who it bothers. That's who it bothers. Truth hurts the guilty, and you going to be made manifest. And you being made manifest. Yes. Now I'm telling you the truth. What Allah, that's the truth. This is what the message said. Don't give the children a textbook that teaches animals talking to each other. That's what the messenger said. That's what he's telling us. Teach the nature of the dog. Where he comes from. Teachers, you could make a book on the dog. He's saying teachers. Why he is the friend of man when he was used. Who used him and for what? Know the dog as a dog. We must write these books, even if it take a month or two to do so. We should take time out to get an educational program set up. So sisters, the messenger said that he wants the sisters to write a book about the dog. So let's try and do like he say do. Let's do like he say do. I didn't say, the messenger said this. So let's do like he say do, sister. Let's write a book about the dog. That's what the messenger said. That's what we should do. We should thank Allah. Praise be to Allah. We should thank Allah on his coming and raising up the most honorable Elijah Muhammad to teach and guide us. You know, and it says that a lot of times the messenger taught this, that we love the dog so much, some of our people, even my lost found brothers and sisters, love him so much, they let him come in, eat from the table, sleep in the bed with him, you know, feed him from the table. But the messenger said the dog likes his food raw. He said cooked food don't appeal to his appetite. He said raw food appeals to the dog's appetite. He likes his food raw. He don't want like a steak cooked, well done. He don't like a steak. He like his steak raw with the blood running out of it. That's appeal to his appetite. See? That's appeal to his appetite. And he also said that we have to be real careful, because back in the day, long time before I come into the nation, I had a dog. Little Cocker Spaniel. I called him Spot. He had a spot, black spot around his eye. Little dog called Cocker Spaniel, called him Spot. And sometimes he run up, he lick me in my mouth. Before I know it, he lick me in my mouth. See, I've been there. I don't have no dog now. I don't have a need for one. But I had a dog. And I know you get attached to a dog. I know children and people, even yourself, will get attached to a dog. That's the goodness and love that we have in our hearts. You will get attached to it. The messenger know that. He knew that. But he knew how dangerous it could be, health-wise. And he tried to look out for you and I and tell us the best things. A lot of times, you may not agree with it, but that's okay. You don't have to agree. But if you don't fall on the bed, you're going to have to suffer the consequences, because we were told. That's all it is. Truth is truth. Ain't no need in getting hurt and getting mad and getting angry. Truth is the truth. How are we going to help ourselves if we don't? Some of us going to have to take the fire sometime. I've been in a lot of fire, but Allah blessed me and cooled it down and to come out of it. It made me better. That's what it do. That's what fire does. It makes you better. Fire does it purifies you and me. Our way of thinking and understanding. It helps us. The messenger here was to protect us and help us to be better. That's what it does. Not to misuse and abuse each other. To love each other. But we love the truth. We stand for the truth. And we're examples of the truth. The messenger was a prime example of the truth. The greatest leader that ever was. The man had more knowledge than anybody. Is second to Allah. The wisest man in the world, second to Allah. Because Allah taught him, gave him everything that he knew, and told him what to do. He didn't leave not one stone unturned, brothers and sisters. It's you and I who refuse to accept the teachings. And when we refuse to accept the teachings and go against it and knock it, it knocks our brains out. When we go against the truth, we lose. Because it's from Almighty God, Allah, who came to person of Master Prophet Muhammad. No, we get it. We lose. We're a loser. No matter how we try to compromise and what we think, it already has been written and spoken of. It's not going to change. It'd be the same way about the dog 50 years from now, if it's around here. It's going to be the same way. It's the same teaching because it's from Allah. That's all it is. And we can harden our hearts against it, go against it. I know we get proud sometimes. We are proud. Nothing wrong with being proud, but don't be foolish. Ain't nothing wrong with having a little pride, but don't have foolish pride. Foolish pride is when we buck against the teachings of the messenger. That's foolish. That's foolish. That's foolish. We all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. That's why it's erase on the pencil. You make a little mistake, you erase it. So this is what's going on. Be thankful. You want to be proud you're a Muslim. It's an honor to be a Muslim. It's a privilege to be a Muslim. White folks wish they were Muslim. They wish they was black. It's an honor to be black. But see, we can't get so hung up on ourselves, on what we think, and what the messenger thinks. And what the messenger taught us, we didn't know how to think. We didn't know how to think the right thoughts. We prayed to a spook God. We loved Jesus 2,000 years ago. Now we got some of us, we get a little knowledge and we think we know. You don't know nothing. It's a whole lot yet to be known. We might not even be around. And we so stuck up. I know. Look at Sadidi. So stuck up. Somebody say something that pick that nerve, won't even bear witness. The messenger, we bear witness to the truth. We bear witness for. We so stubborn and so hung up, you won't even bear witness. That's what's in your heart and what's in my heart. The master said, if the devil tell the truth, you bear witness to the truth. If he's right, he's right. We treat everybody right, even the devil, as long as it don't conflict with our religion. Now, what you sitting talking about? What's wrong? What's conflict with your religion? It's all about you. That's what it is about you. You try to be so smart, some of us. Don't realize that we got the true and living God looking at you, seeing in your heart, in your pea brain, playing with the God. You're going to cause problems. You ain't causing no problem for the believer. You're causing a problem for yourself. The problem that you cause. That's right. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to get it. If I'm wrong, I'm going to get it. If I'm saying what I did say and wrong what I said today, I'm going to get it. If I'm lying to you, I'm going to get it. The messenger's word. This is his word from Allah. Now it's up to you to accept it and reject it. It's up to you. It's up to you. I don't mean to sound crazy or boastful. No, Spirit of Allah. Yeah, that's the Spirit of Allah. I thank you. That's right. I don't feel bad at all. I'm just letting you know I don't feel bad and don't feel sorry. I ain't did nothing to you. I'm only saying what he said, what the message said. That's all I'm saying, what that man up there said, that picture of that man right there. Now you got an attitude, that's your problem. That's you and Allah and the messenger. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. Or like I done did something to you. Twist all, face all toe up. Like that. How do you feel somebody talking to you? What you mad at? What I do to you? I ain't did nothing to you. I'm saying what the messenger said. Brother Captain told me years ago, Michael, he told me. He said, brother, and I bear witness, I see it. He said, brother, if you ain't did nothing, you tell the truth. What the master said, they ain't mad at you. They mad at him. He the one said it. Not you. You just telling them. They ain't mad at you. They have no reason to be mad at you. Praise God. They mad at what the messenger said. That's what they mad at. And what the messenger say. If I said you mad at me, you mad at God. I got it from him. So you mad at Allah. That's who you're mad at, brother. You better be careful. That's who you're mad at. You mad at Allah, who came in the person of the Master Prophet Muhammad, because he gave it to his messenger to give to you and I. And you showing that you don't like it. You don't like what's being said today. You is mad at the God. I didn't do it. I'm saying what he said. That's what I'm doing. So I hope and pray Allah that we get an understanding. They don't believe it. Still don't believe it. Don't believe it. Still don't believe it. Hard just as hardened. No spirit. No life. Stony. Stony. Hard. Just no life at all. Sitting there with no life. Like you said something. Now, assalamu alaikum. Whatever not. Like that. I don't feel bad at all. I don't feel bad at all. Don't you feel bad? Don't you feel bad at all? The only thing you doing is trying to do what the messenger said do. Some of them don't like it. They hate the truth, especially when it comes down to them. They can't accept it, but they can accept everything else until it hit them. See, we shouldn't be like that. That's why the nation is like it is now. All these big eyes and look huge and all these spoiled brats. Spoiled brats. Got the teaching, just spoil. It's all about me. It's like eating sour pickles and sauerkraut and whatever. If I look at you in my conclusion, sound like a brother. You see me. I'm sitting here. When you talk, what do that look? What did that tell you? What did that tell you? It tell you a lot about a person on it. They don't hear it. Stony. Stony. Allah harden their hearts. He see what's in their mind. He know what's in their mind. They look crooked mind. Try to make you feel bad. See? I'm gonna let that go. You ain't getting away with that. That you ain't getting away with. I'm gonna take it with you. You leave here, go home, wherever you go, take it with you. You ain't gonna get off like that. See, a lot of times people do things, run out, go out to the temple, say things, want to leave out of the temple, then they fall back on the temple. Temple did this. No, temple ain't did nothing. You did it. You did it. You want to go in the first place. Just looking for any little thing to leave out here. Go ahead. Go ahead. Leave on out. Go ahead. We've been doing this for anybody. Go ahead. And I'm not saying that to be bad. I'm saying it because I know Allah is God who came to the person of the Master Prophet Muhammad. The Master said, if they all leave, you get a handful of them, you go out with them yourself. Allah is with you. Your heart is right. If we don't have but 3, 2 or 3 with us, and we're thinking, the same belief, it's strong. Praise due to Allah. It's strong. You don't have to worry about nothing. Just keep soldiering. Master, keep fine. See? Keep soldiering, brother. Sister, keep soldiering. Let them all go. Make no difference. Allah is God, who came to the person of the Master Prophet Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum.
Brothers and sisters, we rise for prayer. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, all praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Merciful. So, Master's Day of Judgment in which we now live, the alone do we serve, and the alone seeks for thine help and aid. O Allah, guide us on the right path. path of those upon whom thou bestow thy favors, not on the path of those upon whom thy wrath is brought down, nor those who go astray after they heard thy teachings. Say he Allah's one God. Allah is he of whom nothing is independent, but upon whom we all depend. He begetteth not, nor is he begotten, there is none like him. And I bear witness to none deserved to be served, worship, praise beside Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. And I bear witness that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was thy true servant and last apostle. Ameen. Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us not to do anything to anyone that we wouldn't have done it to ourselves, and treat everybody right, even the devil. Assalamu alaikum.